Never go to the grocery store the day before Thanksgiving. That place was a madhouse. But I did have to go to the grocery store for this tattoo video. Now I know that sounds strange, but you're gonna understand in 1 minute. Before I get into that though, I do want to show you something. I did actually just receive yesterday my very first piece of fan mail right here. This is the wall for the fan mail. Ladies and gentlemen, the very first piece is on the wall. It was actually a birthday card from my mother, but still, she is a fan, so I had to put it on the wall. Before we break into all of this, let's talk about learning to tattoo. When you have never tattooed before, you're probably gonna do one of two different things. You're either gonna mess yourself up or you're gonna mess somebody else up. But there is a way to prevent that. And in this video, I'm gonna show you the best way that you can learn tattooing. And you don't have to run the risk of messing yourself up or anyone else. But to show you this method, we did have to first go to the grocery store because we needed some supplies. And those supplies are as follows: a honeydew, a grapefruit, and some bananas. This might as well be a cooking episode or possibly how to make prison wine, but it's not. It is a tattoo video, and I'm gonna be showing you how to learn to tattoo using fruit. Now you don't need all of these fruits for this video. I'm just showing you 3 different fruits that you can practice and learn to tattoo on that are sort of similar to actually tattooing on human skin. This will actually give you a sense and help you understand the feel that you need to have while tattooing so that you don't mess up yourself or mess somebody else up in the process of you learning to tattoo. We are going to be using our homemade tattoo machine in this video. We're also going to be using our Higgins Black Magic non-toxic, non-acrylic pigmented ink for this video. Now I know we're not tattooing on actual skin in this video, but I do want to get you used to and familiar with making sure you have everything clean and sterile before you tattoo. So what that's going to entail is, after you have your machine set up with your needle sharpened, ready to go, we're gonna burn the tip of our needle, and we're also gonna clean the needle with alcohol. It's really important that this becomes absolute second nature to you while tattooing, because cleanliness is the #1 preventive against infection or a bad tattoo. So we're gonna take that alcohol on that paper towel right there, and we're gonna clean this needle up just like so. Just making sure that we are getting a lot of alcohol on that needle and cleaning that sucker up real good. We're also gonna wear latex gloves in this video because, like I said, I want you to be familiar with the proper precautions and safety measures that need to be in place beforehand to ensure a safe and infection-free tattoo. So we're gonna go ahead and put these latex gloves on. I'm not sure if you saw my video how to make a prison sex toy or not, but there's a lot of different uses for these gloves right here. Oh, the things guys do with these gloves while incarcerated. We're ready for surgery. We are gonna start with the grapefruit. So I'm not gonna put any kind of elaborate design on the grapefruit, but I am actually just gonna put tattoo school. I just wanna show you that you can tattoo on these fruits. Our gun is running. We're gonna suck up some of our ink. We're gonna have another paper towel where we can just get rid of some of that extra ink. And let's see how it works tattooing on fruit. That's pretty awesome, isn't it? This grapefruit responds very well to tattooing. I mean, it's actually like tattooing on real skin. Learning to tattoo on fruit may sound silly, but I'm trying to tell you right now, folks, this could potentially prevent you from making mistakes on yourself if you have no prior tattooing experience. This will help you make sure that your equipment works correctly, your ink works correctly, and this isn't your skin. Next, the honeydew. Yeah, we're tattooing After Prison Show on a honeydew. Better to learn on fruit than to mess yourself up or to lose a friend behind a tattoo. You ever tattooed somebody and messed them up so bad that they never spoke to you again? Oh, me neither. I'm kidding. I really haven't ever done that. Okay, let's crank up this freaking weed whacker again. Suck up some ink. Dab off the excess. Dabbing off the excess ink while tattooing, especially using homemade equipment, is kind of imperative because these tips will blow out extra ink and you just don't want to be getting that all over the place while you're actually doing your tattoo work. And if it does blow out while you're doing your work, it's going to really make it hard for you to see your pattern. So that's why I always suggest you just dab a little bit right after you pick up the ink, and that's going to help you to prevent losing lines in your pattern. Now let me tell you something else that's good about learning to tattoo on fruit. Depth is the most important thing while tattooing. Well, it's pretty much one of the most important things. I think everything is important while tattooing, but how deep you need to go underneath the surface of the skin is so important. And tattooing on fruit is going to give you that feel so you can understand just how deep you need to go while tattooing. And again, I can't emphasize this enough. It is better to learn on fruit than to mess yourself up. And we're going right underneath the surface of the skin on this honeydew and just laying that ink right below that surface. Well, if I was impressed with the grapefruit, I am definitely impressed with the honeydew. The honeydew absolutely sucked up that ink right up underneath the surface of the skin, and this really was just an awesome feel for practicing some tattoo work. Obviously, again, it's not no elaborate design, but you can see that it is really clean, and this is what you want to go for. While practicing on this fruit, you can learn different things. Maybe there's something you don't know how to do, shading or detail work. It's better to learn on a piece of fruit than on something you may regret for the rest of your life. That's a really nice tattoo, Joe. I know. No, sorry. Flashback from prison. I'm kidding. Totally. No, I'm not. I'm kidding, folks. Nothing like that while I was in prison. This is something that you can tattoo, and we're going to see how good it works. Smiley the Banana, brought to you by Tattoo School on YouTube, brought to you by AfterPrisonShow. Smiley the Banana. So, we've tattooed a banana, we've tattooed a grapefruit, and we've also tattooed a honeydew. All of these fruits handled ink magnificently. I would highly recommend them to any of you out there who are trying to learn how to tattoo and have no prior experience with it. This is going to help you so much before you actually lay needle to skin. Believe me. I want to ensure I'm doing the most that I can, if you are using my techniques out there, to make sure that you are not messing yourselves up out there. I can't emphasize that enough. While creating this tattoo school on YouTube, I mean, that's been one of my biggest concerns, is I didn't want a whole bunch of people out there, you know, doing tattoos that were failures. I want to give you the best chance for success. And that's why I highly recommend that you learn to tattoo first by using Smiley the fucking Banana here, or any of these other fruits, or any fruits that you can find around your house. It's best to learn and practice on something that can be disposed of, other than something, you know, like your leg. You can't really dispose of that. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did so, please leave a like and a comment. There will be other content coming as well, so please support and love that just as much as you love Tattoo School on YouTube, brought to you by AfterPrisonShow. And also feel free to check the descriptions for other ways that you can contact me: Instagram, Facebook, or even the old snail mail. Hey, I'm an ex-prisoner, you know. Snail mail means the world to a guy. I hate to go check this P.O. box and that thing is bone dry. It's going to remind me of many times when I was in prison getting not one letter. Until next time, enjoy life, the free world, never take a moment for granted, and please make the most of every day.